Hi, everyone. Welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and I have another great question from Hilda. So, again, I'll read it to you because it's a little bit long, and I don't want to miss any of your awesome words, Hilda. um, how does Pence really feel about what Trump did on January 6th? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, stop the steal. Hang Mike Pence. My goodness. Hilda didn't say that. I did. But anyway, she goes on to ask, does he truly feel that Trump does not nor ever cared for him or his safety during his 4 years as vice president on that day and after that day? Is Pence now aware of Trump's disloyalty to him? Or is Pence still in full denial? Such good questions. Okay, so I will get this going. I'll drop the camera down. Let's ask all these questions. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot. Shout out to my friend over at Foolish Tarot. She uses this deck all the time, and she named it Morgan. She asks Morgan questions all the time. So check out her channel. So Mike Pence. Going back to Hilda's great question, how does he really feel about what Trump did on January 6th when they were saying, hang Mike Pence, hang Mike Pence. Trump initiated all of that. Trump was saying, stop the steal. So, how does Pence truly feel about Trump? And is he now aware of Trump's darkness about him? I think Hilda's question had to do with disloyalty, but I don't know if Trump was ever loyal to anybody but himself. But I do remember the rest of the question had to do with, is Pence still in full denial? So I'm going to ask all of those questions from the cards. I only want the truth, aligning with the laws of love, and I only want the truth. I also want to know let's add on to this great question. Thank you, Hilda. Let's add on to it and ask I'm going to do 4 cards over here at the end to find out what will be the future actions from Pence in relationship with Trump. Okay, here we go. So, the forces in motion in Pence, this is just coming from Pence's perspective only. The forces in motion for him, his biggest challenge with Trump. How does he really feel about what Trump did on January 6th? Oh my God. Remember the fly on Pence's head? Okay, I'll try to contain myself. Oh God. Okay. All right. Does Pence really feel that Trump didn't ever care for him or his safety? Like, is he aware of that? What is he? 3 cards here. I think I can fit 3 for where Pence is now with that. Where is he now with that, with his relationship with Trump? Okay. So this is now. So this is the past. And then now, it's right here. And then 4 cards for Pence's actions in the future. In regards to, in relationship with Trump. Ain't be having none of that. Let's put these aside over here, just so we have our categories straight. Yeah, Pence ain't be having none of that, I don't think, anymore. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, there's 2 naked people here, but it's not about that. This is about the choice a person makes, as to whether or not to really commit in a relationship. And so the forces in motion with Pence had to do with, he committed. He got in bed with him. He's, basically committed. That's what started the whole thing. Now, the King of Cups in the challenge position, we would read it just as if it was a reversal, so let's just go ahead and do that. So the King of Cups reversed is all about not being able to trust this person because he is emotionally manipulative, completely abusive, and a big fat cheater. So that's what he had to go. So with Pence, this whole thing with Pence is like, it was just a really bad relationship. Yeah, that's easy to see. Really bad relationship where he was abused and manipulated and lied to and cheated on by somebody who's just really also freaking crazy, right? Trump is crazy. Crazy relationship. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, as far as how we felt about the January 6th insurrection, how do you feel about Trump on that day? The Knight of Pentacles reverse can be, hired mercenaries. It has to do with being very, very, very disloyal. So he felt stuck by a monster. And it's very telling that fly landed on his head that day. Geez, of course, if it ever happened to any of you, please don't take this in. But, because it's just a part of life. But it was telling, the situation was telling, because he was standing up there just lying. Pence was lying for Trump, lying for this monster. And this is all about like being seduced by a really bad relationship. If this were a male to female thing, or in any coupling of any kind, any sex, this would be being seduced and manipulated and then used and abused. And so this is Trump, but this is also the fly on Trump's head, or Pence's head. And the Knight of Pentacles reversed has to do with this mercenary situation that Trump, he made happen. This is an attack. This is like, Knight of Pentacles reversed can be like a soldier. And Trump did unleash his monsters on. He had a call to arms, call to action. And it was very dark. Very, very, very dark. And blind. And, again, more cheating, more abuse. This card is all about abuse and cheating. And being really greedy, because Trump just wanted to stay in another four years so that he, wouldn't have to worry about lawsuits coming down on him. So currently, how Pence is feeling. With the Ace of Pentacles reversed, he feels like it was a really bad investment in this relationship. He feels like it was, poor planning on his part because he was blind. This is Pence being blinded to Trump. And yeah, bad investment in this man that seemed to hold all the purse strings over the GOP. And the way it's playing out now, he still does. We'll see. It's yet to be seen, but there are so many idiots under his they're blinded to him. And they're all doing it for the money. But I also suspect that many of them are compromised by Russia. And maybe that inadvertently happened. Maybe they were donated. I think I've gotten in my other readings before that Russian money had been funneled through. And it could have come through Maria Butina, like a couple of you guys commented on. But anyways, however it got through, whether it came through the NRA and Maria Butina, it happened. And so there are many GOP representatives who are compromised. And that may very well be why they're standing behind Trump. So this is this cloud that's still hanging over Pence, but he's feeling like it was a very bad investment. And then with the Ace of Pentacles reversed and with the Page of Pentacles reversed, he's feeling like Trump was not faithful to him. And he also feels like it's really bad news and a really, bad investment. Because when the Page of Pentacles is straight up, there's a real focus. You can't see in this deck, but there's, in the traditional Rider-Waite, there's usually the focuses. You can see the person looking right at the material resources, whether it be money or any type of resource. Material resources, that's what these cards are about with the Pentacles. And these are all Pentacles. And this is like the King of the Pentacles here, And we have the King of the Pentacles, like having this, double whammy twice. And then, maybe do we have all the Pentacles here? As far as the court cards? We just don't have, do we have the Queen? No. The only Pentacle court card we're missing is the Queen of Pentacles. So that's interesting. So bad investment, big lesson, big lesson on who to hitch your wagon to when it comes to money. The King of Pentacles is about trying to achieve a goal. So he's still trying to work his way he's still trying to figure out how to invest. Now his future relationship, his actions in the future in relationship with Trump, with the Sun reversed, I think he's not going to be acting. This is a card of failure when it's reversed. The Sun reverse is also about sometimes being depressed. It's very negative. There's nothing positive about when the Sun comes through reversed. It can sometimes be a health issue. But it's on just on a relationship level, which is what this reading is all about. It has to do with being very pessimistic about a relationship because you have failed in the relationship. And these cards are telling that same story right here. So I don't think he's going to act because this is a card of inaction. When this card is straight up, it's one of the highest energy cards in the deck. Or I think it actually is the highest energy card in the deck, only followed by the Ace of Wands. So reversed, there's no action. There's no energy going into it. No matter what he says. with the Five of Swords, this is just a battle that he's going to walk away from, because he has his own self-interest going on, and he needs to have that self-interest, and he does need to walk away, and he does need to just take the defeat, because that's what, that's what happened. Now, whether or not this means that Pence would be one of these guys that, he's not a part of the Senate anymore, so he doesn't really have any say, I don't believe, other than, of course, voicing how he feels or what he believes in. I don't know if he's doing that or not. I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, I don't think he's no, not with these cards. There's no way, and especially with these two cards, like I said before, he ain't be having none of that anymore. Queen of Swords reversed is the card of divorce. Knight of Cups reversed. This is heartbreak, disappointment, again, cheating, being deceived. It's just, it's like really bad, yeah. King of Cups reversed, Knight of Cups reversed. It doesn't get much better than that, or much worse, I mean. And then the Queen of Swords reversed brings in that, like I said, that element of being pessimistic. We've got pessimism here, failure here, failure here, failure here, divorce here. And another thing, when the Queen of Swords comes through, you can bet that her heart has turned cold. In this deck, it's interesting, in the traditional Rider-Waite, the crown has butterflies, showing the transformation of the clear thinking, because she's been through such a painful experience on the heart level. But in this deck, we have the heart upside down here. What a trip. And spikes coming out all over the place. Like, don't F with me anymore, man. I'm out of here. Yeah, so we have to learn the hard way many times, and I think this is Pence's very, very difficult lesson. Now, whether or not he's going to talk like that, I don't know. I don't know that he's going to be supporting Trump in the future verbally, but on the action level, he's not. He may talk smack and be kind of two-faced about it, because that can sometimes happen. I don't know if he's compromised by Russia or not. He's definitely guilty of a lot of the issues with COVID. He and Jared are both guilty of those deaths are on both of them, as well as Trump. The deaths and with Jared, it's the profiting, and maybe with Pence too. I don't know, but this was just about the relationship between Pence and Trump, from looking at it from Pence's perspective only. So like I said, he ain't be having none of that no more, I don't think. But you guys, drop it in the comments, whatever you think. I know I have a lot of great readers out there, and I really appreciate your feedback. So, okay, I'm going to close this up. Thanks so much. Bye.